I hate this game. There's no denying it. I truly hate this game. But I do love its DLC, not gonna lie. I mean, this game literally single handedly ruined and destroyed its entire franchise because of one mistake. Just one thing made this game the ultimate destroyer. And what is that one thing, you might be wondering? Well, they retconned the entire story of its prequel, and they basically literally just said to the players, well, fuck you, we do not care about the first game, so we're gonna just ruin the entire story of the first game and just leave you with confusion and like nothing making sense. And here's the part that's like insane. The story of the first game was the most impactful stories I've ever like seen in gaming, in any game. But this, they decided to say, fuck it, we're gonna ruin it, and yeah, that's that. First, let me say some good things about this game, because I don't hate it all. I mean, I hate it 100%, but let me tell you about the good things. Like, the graphics and the gameplay, they're amazing. Like, even for 2026, like, this game still holds up to this day, and like, you won't get bored playing it, because like, it has many locations and like many mechanics like to keep you engaged from the beginning until the end. And the character design is also like, it's an upgrade from the prequel, and you can see like, even in comparisons, it shows. Well, now that I'm done with talking good stuff about this game and also like the DLC, amazing kiss chefs. Now let's talk about the awful story. And I mean, what were they thinking, like writing something like that? The first game, the prequel, had the perfect story, and I mean perfect to the last minute detail. Yeah, I'm bringing Homelander in this one. Like, everything about it was straight banger. Like, it delivered on everything you expect from a story. Like, it had mystery, it had fantasy, it had drama, it had betrayal, it had action. Like, everything was banger, and even the pacing was the most superb. So, why did they decide to fucking ruin it? Like, they cooked so hard to the point they forgot how to do it in the sequel. Like, why would you fuck up such a story? Why? Like, they took everything that I mentioned that made the first one special and just completely ruined it. And like, for what? For some like, oh, plot twist, oh my god, yeah. And even the plot twist they did, they don't even hit. So literally they ruined the story for no reason. And they made like the story of the first one, the impactful, the prequel, means jack shit. They really be like, so that story of the first game, we don't care about it. But this one, the retconned one, should be the main one. Bro, miss me with that shit. Look, I hate this game. There's no denying it. If you can see my face, you can see how much I fucking hate this game. I despise this game and what they did. But for the sake of everyone who didn't play the games, I'm gonna give you like a brief summary of this game's plot, basically, or story. So I don't think there's gonna be spoilers ahead, but yeah. So basically, in this game, we play as Dracula, Gabriel Belmont, and it's like a continuation of the post-credit scene from the first game. And like, we play the same character, but like now we're a vampire, like I said, Dracula. And like, if you didn't play the DLC in the prequel, like, you would have a lot of questions on like how we became like that. And even the DLC of the first game was amazing. Like, I don't know why, but whoever made these two games, I think it's Konami, yeah, but I don't know developers, but they excel in DLCs. Like, they give you like the DLC of the I'm gonna calm down because I'm gonna say this very quick. The DLC of the first game is amazing. It has, I told you, the first game is everything. The story about the first game, the gameplay, the mechanics, the characters, everything about it was superb. But they fucking ruined it in the second game. I don't know why. I don't know what they were thinking. but it didn't hit, it didn't land at all. So like I was saying, we play as Gabriel, now he's a vampire, and basically we start as getting like in our castle, we're getting like jumped by the Brotherhood of Light, and after that we are on a hunt for Satan's acolyte because they're trying to revive him because we killed him in the first game, and we kill him, we kill them, we kill Satan, yada yada. Basically like this is all you need to know. But the bullshit that I am so like makes me hate this game is Mary and baby Trevor. Because let me tell you something, Mary in the first game is dead. And if you play the first game, everything that Gabriel does, because he feels guilty of them, like Mary's being dead. Like the first game, the pillar of Gabriel's like fight and anguish is the death of his beloved Mary. Like Mary Belmont is dead. She's not missing, she's not trapped. They literally emphasize of her being dead. That's the whole story, like she's being dead. From the moment you start playing the game until the end, it is said, it is like viewed, they show you she's dead. No reviving, no nothing, she's dead. And like he starts to think like his actions is what led to her death, right? And the story like intentionally frames that as like his moral responsibility. But in the second game, they were like, well, she's alive now, and like you can talk to her if you want, you can interact with her, you can have the same information, like conversation with her. She's alive. So basically, they gave us the most amazing story in the first one, and like her being dead, him being like, oh my god, I did that, I let her. And then the second game, they were like, nah, she's alive. And not even that, they didn't stop on that. No. They decided to bring back baby Trevor, like who guides us like through the castle and everything. Even though the older version of him, he's still alive. He is Alucard now, like basically the nemesis of Dracula. He is still alive, but like they were like, no, both of them are still alive somehow, and like time reversed somehow. I don't know how they did that, but they pulled that shit out of their asses, bro. I'm not gonna lie. So look, while I was like writing this and thinking, even when I was playing the game, I thought like, oh, maybe like they're trying to do some like Silent Hill shit, you know, like they're trying to be like, oh, they aren't real, they're manifestations, like they are inside his mind, they are not real, but yeah, stuff like that. I would accept it. But here's the problem. The game never tells us this isn't real. Like, there is no visual filter. There's no narration. There's like no rule change, like explanation. They didn't tell you anything. They just drop them on you and be like, oh, okay, they'll get it. Like, it was never explained. They just like expected us, the player, to just come up with some logical explanation for their existing, even though one is dead and the other is alive and much fucking older. And like by doing so, basically like they ruined the story and they made it so much confusing to everyone's playing. Literally, it made no sense. Like, here's my honest, everything is my honest opinion, but here's my honest opinion. The ideas in this game, they are strong. Like, what they tried to do, it was there. But the way they executed, the execution is not done well at all. It was done in a way that left only confusion between the fans and the players and everyone. Like, and if the story you're trying to tell like makes sense after like years of fans arguing and telling this, then yeah, brother, like you didn't communicate it clearly enough. And also, it took the weight from the first game and it made it look like it was just another cheap way to get you to care like about Gabriel, when in fact it is the opposite. Because when I was playing this game entirely, I thought like, oh, it's cool, like sequel from the first hour or something like that. But then when they brought baby Trevor, they brought Mary, I was like, huh? What the fuck? How are they alive? Like, they gave you no, when I tell you they gave you no explanation, they gave you no explanation. Like, imagine I just give you like a piece of paper and like some test on it without any explanation. I just give it to you and then leave and expect you to like come up with some bullshit for why I did that. And like, to this day, I think this game, it's a waste of time. And I felt like that like when I was playing it and when I finished the game, because the entirety of the game, I was like waiting for some explanation. I was waiting for something to be like, oh, so this is why Mary is alive. Oh, so yeah, this is why baby Trevor is here and he's guiding us, showing us stuff like that. But I was literally waiting, but I was left disappointed and like with nothing. Like, I played it from the beginning until end, expecting something, but I got nothing. I got literally a plate, an empty plate, like with nothing. Like, here he is. Shut the fuck up. And that's the problem, because the DLC of this game, they literally explain. So they are capable of holding a story and explaining everything, but for some reason they didn't do it in the main game, but they did it in the DLC. And I was like, what? Am I playing like the same game from the developers? Is the game made by one developer and the DLC by another? Who cared? Like, it made no sense. And I know probably there's some like spiritual and symbolic weight to why they're alive and why they're there. I'm pretty sure you can look at it that way. Even I did when I played this game. But if the game didn't give it to you or explain it to you or even give you a hint to it, how the fuck am I supposed to be like, oh yeah, you know what I'm thinking in my head is actually the true ending or is the true meaning, but the game they did it wrong. Like, what? Like, it feels like the story was half cooked. It was half cooked, then pushed to us, and then just leave the player to give like their opinion on why they're both alive and why they're, and it's dumb. It's dumb. You can't just expect that to just slide. It's stupid to think that the players are idiotic. I mean, nowadays the games are doing like that, expecting the player to be idiots. But like when this game came out, 2015, 2016, I don't know, you cannot tell me that everyone was like, oh wow, oh yeah, the player are dumb, so they did not get it. And that's why I hate this game. I truly hate it. I will never play this game ever again in my life, because it is such a waste. It is such a waste of time and space on my PC, bro. Like the first one, mwah, beautiful. I recommend it. I recommend everyone to play it, to give it a try. But the second one, just play the DLC. Just play the DLC, because like, if maybe you don't care about the story, maybe you don't care about the lore, maybe you don't care about like having like a stable line, stuff like that, sure, you will enjoy playing it. It has cool mechanics, lackluster, but it has some. But if you do care about the story and like you want to be immersed, stuff like that, this game ain't for you, because this game's story is shit, straight garbage. Mind my manners.